Hello, my name is Sue Wasserkrug. I am the Director of Mediation at Cora Good Shepherd Mediation in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this is my community mediation moment. Mediators like to say that mediation is a win-win because both parties have some of their needs met when they are resolving a conflict using mediation. We have a project where we provide an opportunity for landlords and tenants to utilize mediation to resolve any conflicts they have to avoid having to go to court. And I like to say that this program is a win-win-win. The tenants win because they're able to maintain housing security, and the landlords win because they're able to either keep tenants in their units or avoid the expense and aggravation of going to court. And also the community as a whole wins because the fewer evictions that happen in a community, the better off the community is because of the high cost and stress of eviction within a community. So since the pandemic, we have had a program running called the Eviction Diversion Program, which does exactly that, provides an opportunity for landlords and tenants to resolve their issues before or hopefully instead of going through a court process. And this program started during the COVID pandemic because of our city council's fear that when our courts reopened after the start of the pandemic, that it would just be mayhem, both in the court and throughout the community, with huge numbers of evictions because of the COVID-related financial hardships that so many people were experiencing. We were able to do the mediations over the telephone because obviously in the pandemic, we couldn't have people come together in person like we usually do with mediation. And it turned out that an incredibly large percentage of our mediations resulted in an agreement, and the cases never went to court. The program was so successful during the pandemic that our city council extended the program, and to this day, we're still operating the program. It's a permanent part of landlord-tenant relations within Philadelphia. The numbers of eviction filings in Philadelphia have dropped dramatically. We're one of the few places in the country where eviction filing rates are lower than they were before the pandemic, which is pretty astounding. And we have greater housing security. Landlords have less court involvement, and the city just overall has a happier and healthier rental community. So it's really, really exciting to us. And, as I like to say, it's been a win-win-win. And we hope that we're able to replicate the project throughout our state and maybe even beyond. So, like I said, that's my community mediation moment. Mediators can be a kind of a quirky group of folks, and being a member of NAFCM lets us get together with people and learn from and network with similarly quirky folks. I really love being a part of NAFCM because, like I said, it gives me an opportunity to discuss the kind of issues that I'm facing as a mediator and as a director of a mediation program with people who can really relate to what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it, what our concerns are, what our challenges are, what our successes are. So it's really fabulous to be a part of NAFCM. Every time I'm able to interact with any other NAFCM members, either individually or in a meeting setting. I always walk away just really rejuvenated and excited whereas, sometimes in your work it can be really challenging, and being part of NAFCM really helps me keep going and learning from the amazing work that our colleagues are doing all around the country. So I would encourage all mediators or mediation organizations to join NAFCM.